Hey guys, what is up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and today we have the final roster update of 2K21. One thing I will say is, just because I'm not updating the videos and making new videos about the roster updates doesn't mean I'm not necessarily putting them out. It's just either not enough good stuff or major stuff has happened for me to really put out a video for it. Just if it's just like overalls, it doesn't matter too much. So what you're going to want to do is go to Features, go to Create Roster, NBA of course, User Created. You guys are going to want to look up my online ID. So it's GreenMachineSam, no spaces, no special characters, no capitalization is needed. So Green Machine Sam, just like so. And it should pull up all my rosters. Now, of course, you do not want these April ones. You don't want these April ones, and then you don't want the July one either. These are not the ones that you want. You want these ones. Just because it has the most downloads down here, this one has the most downloads, doesn't mean you necessarily want it. You want these ones. You want the Christmas update ones. Okay? Now, I will have each of these written out in the description, so if you guys don't want to stop the video and try to figure out what's written, where spaces and stuff are, I can't believe I can't spell, apparently. So this one will be fixed. It will say NBA 22 to 23 season. The rest of them are looking okay, but they're all the same. Let's put that out there as well. They're all the same. So if you take the final update, or you take one final update, or the 2022-3 season, the 22 Christmas update, all those are the same. We're just going to take this one, of course. And ratings are completely normal. The only thing I will say is some positions are different. I tried to get probably the best 5 starters out on the court at all times for these rosters. So some of the positions have changed, in my opinion. I think it just creates a better game. You're going to get the best players on each team out here. Now, of course, contracts aren't completely 100% correct, as well as two-way players. Two-way players, if I could not find them, as somebody had already pre-made them or something like that, I more than likely don't have them on a team, or if they were not already in the game. So that is something that isn't great. There are a couple guys I can go back and do. I can get the dude for the Bucks. I can get the dude from the Celtics, just because they're easy and they were part of draft classes. Most of contracts should be correct, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing's 100% with this yet. I will maybe make a couple slight adjustments throughout my time, but for the most part, this is a good roster. Like I said, ratings and everything are good to go. Contracts are in the good stage. They're not 100%. It's hard to get some of these monies completely, but I did try to offset some things. You know, if I had to go over on one amount here, I went under on another amount. Just trying to make things easy and fair for everybody. So there's that. Most of the rookies are here, especially if they were not on a two-way contract. They are more than likely here. Just gonna put that out there. Like I said, some positions aren't correct, just because I feel like that's not their best team that they could be throwing out there. But overall, everything's looking very, very good. Because I went through and purposely made through. I had a 2K23 pulled up on a second monitor, and I just basically went through and copied basically everything I could, besides ratings and tendencies. Of course, I'm not going to do that much. Most players' tendencies should be about the same. I did fix some major stuff, like if somebody started shooting the 3-ball a lot more, then I did try to fix those type of things, but nothing too, like, outstanding. But I think it's a good roster, like you guys are seeing. Ratings, age, stuff like that. Now, some people might be a little bit older. I did go ahead and decide to upgrade some of the December birthdays and the November birthdays. But other than that, most players are at their correct age. Even if their birthday has passed in real life, they're still at the correct age for 2K. So I don't think there's really else much. Just major roster overhaul here. Contracts, age, height, everything like that. In particular, experience in the NBA, because, you know, once you get to a certain experience, you get higher pay. Even on, you know, veteran minimums, you get paid a little bit more. So I think it's a good roster. I think if you're still playing 2K21, this will hold you over just fine until you decide to get another 2K. Now, granted, remember, the servers are going offline the 31st going into the new year. So you need to download it before that. If it is 2023 already, I'm sorry, you probably won't be able to download it. That's just how things go. 2K shuts off the servers in the new year because they don't want more than 3 2Ks up at once, and they don't want to just have the frustration of having 4 2Ks up. Now, granted, they don't do anything with the old 2Ks after the new one comes out, but still, I understand why they do have to shut these down. Some of the free agents aren't 100% correct, so that is my bad, but I tried to get some of the major ones. But overall, I think if you're playing 2K21, this roster will hold you over nicely. Like I said, you do have most of the rookies, or if not all of them, that are on regular contracts, so there's that. Like I said, some of the positions are off, just I moved some guys around based off of my personal playing experience. Now, granted, I'm not playing 2K21. I'm playing 2K23, of course. I bought 2K23, so I am playing it. I'm not going to play 2 years older and play with, rookies that other people have to make. One big thing I did use some players' face scans for certain players. Like Shaden Sharp is using Chris Clemens. Another big one is Blake Wesley is using Terrence Ferguson. It's just to get their hair and their faces kind of look similar. I'm not saying they look 100%. I'm not trying to be like that. But some players, I did go through and try to find players that kind of look similar that aren't really in the league anymore, that aren't getting a whole ton of action. So I did do that for a couple rookies, especially ones that I had to make. If somebody had already made the dude, I kind of used them. Just to make my life a little bit easier, as well as just give some content creators a little bit of extra push. So there's that. But other than that, I think that's really it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about the roster, let me know down in the comments. I'll more than happily address them. Hopefully you guys do get this before Christmas, before New Year's, so you guys can download it and have fun with that. But with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace. That's